finding better ways to deal with this emotion. Let's start with this. Where can we find something that will help us to deal with this emotion? Anybody want to offer a suggestion? Offer some kind of an opinion? What can we do that will help us to do exactly what they say right there? You might need help finding better ways to deal with this emotion. Name me a better way. Somebody want to do that?
Well, I have a suggestion. If you're getting really angry when you're talking face to face with somebody, in your own mind, count to 10, either that or turn around and walk away.
Very good, Willie. Very good indeed. That's exactly it. That's one very good point. Count to 10 and walk away. Or count to 10, think about it a moment, speak your piece quietly. See, because here's another thing I learned, most valuable lesson. You know how in hockey they have, and baseball and all these sports they have the most valuable player? Well, let me tell you what the most valuable player is in life. It is the final choice. And I have it. No matter what you, him, her, or anybody else says or does to me, I have the final choice. I have the right to walk away. Yep. When all else fails, I have the right to walk away. And if I don't exercise that right, and I stand there and yell and argue, I'm a dead man. Rule number 1. Ready for rule number 1? You raise your voice, like that, you lose the argument. It's dead. There are many sites like that, Wiz. Again, don't type when somebody's on the mic, please. You gotta learn not to do that. I had to learn, and I expect others to have the same respect in these rooms. Because I don't want to have to keep responding to people's questions in the room every 2 minutes. If you want to share, I said, raise hand button and you share. Miracles today, welcome. We are sharing on anger management. Elmo, here's the topic today. This is what we're dealing with. You scroll down 3-4 lines, you'll get to where we are. We're dealing with valuable ways who don't show their anger in loud, spectacular ways, but are chronically irritable and grumpy. Easily angered people don't always curse and throw things. Sometimes they withdraw socially, sulk, or get physically ill. Do you hear the things that they're talking about? Not only do I get angry at somebody and I pay the price because I've hurt them verbally or physically if I happen to throw something, but if I don't do any of those things like getting angry and saying, go fuck yourself, or some crazy bloody thing like that to somebody, or throw something at somebody, if I don't react that way and I keep it inside, I also pay a dramatic price. What price is that? High blood pressure, ulcers, blah, 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 blah. And for someone like me being an alcoholic and suffering from a disease like that, even though I'm sober and clean a number of years, it is still absolutely urgent for me not to get angry, because if I do, it will reflect itself in many other ways. And I'll probably wind up dead. Anger is a killer. There's no question. GSR, XR, I'm going to say it one time. Listen carefully. Do not talk while someone is on the mic. Do you get it? Thank you. One word, red dot. If you want to share, raise hand button. Now, let's get back to what we were talking about. People who are easily angered generally have what some psychologists call a low tolerance for frustration. Meaning simply that they feel they should not have to be subjected to frustration, inconvenience, or annoyance. They can't take things in stride, just. For example, being corrected for a minor mistake. Okay, now, we're at a point here that's very important. Being corrected for a minor mistake. Now, one could cry, I see your hand, by the way, GS, I'll get to you in a minute. One can say that I have corrected a couple of people in this room for what would appear to be a minor mistake. But you know what the problem is? If I keep having to do that every 30 seconds, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to waste my fucking time. You think I want to do that? No, I don't. You know the reason why I use that language? Because I'm tired of the kids interrupting when the adults are trying to take care of business, when we're trying to take care of ourselves. When somebody's trying to do something positive and decent and good, others are in trying to screw it up. Well, they're not going to do it here. The rules of the room state: 1, no talking on the mic. 2, you want to share, you raise your hand. That's okay, undot him. It's alright, it's not a problem. He's just trying to be decent. Don't worry. Huey, don't type, okay? Just relax, it's fine. Everything's cool, just don't type. If you want to share, raise your hand and you'll type and share. No problem, okay? GSXR, your share. Oh, and by the way, don't do like I did and curse because it won't work, okay? Keep it clean, I appreciate it. I also forgot something else. I did not make this an adult-rated room. I made it a G-rated room on purpose. And I just broke my own rule. And I'm sorry, and I apologize for that. I will try not to let that happen again. And I mean that. And I say that to each of you in the room. Okay? Personally and collectively. GS or G5, it's your mic.
Well, good God, Lot. First of all, it does not say in the rules not to get on the mic. I will read, and I quote, "Welcome to anger management, search and rescue, self-help, and help for others. Be nice, respect each other, and let's get well together." You were not respecting me. I came in talking about anger management, and you red-dotted me. That was absolutely ridiculous. And yes, of course, I'm going to get mad. And that was not a mistake on my part, because it doesn't say anything in the rules about talking about that. And you just barked up the wrong tree, trying to aggravate the crud out of me for doing nothing but saying hello and talking about how I feel, and then you're going to put a red dot on me? That's the kind of behavior. That's the same reason why I open up my own room, because people like you who have turned into control freaks just go.
So go and enjoy your room. Get the hell out of here. I don't need you here. Do you understand that? Piss off. Bye-bye, child. There's no problem there. This is my room. I run it the way I see fit. You don't like it? Bye-bye. I'm not angry. I'm tired of the kids. That's all. Now, again, rule number 1. You want to share? Put your hand up like he just did. If he wants to go about battering the room or battering me, no problem. We're dealing with anger here, and that's exactly what I intend to do. No, it wasn't. No chance, no how, no way. I know his voice, sorry. No. But that's cool. Welcome back, Alan. Now you can sit and listen for a while. No. We are talking about anger and how we're dealing with it. And if you folks want a part of it, all you gotta do is sit and listen. You want to share, click the raise hand button. It's not complicated. Not complicated at all. Now, let's get to the next part, please. What makes these people this way? A number of things. One cause may be genetic or psychological. There is evidence that some children are born irritable, touchy, and easily angered, and that these signs are present from a very early age. Another may be socioculture. Anger is